Hello, welcome back to Coach's Corner. Today I'm with Coach Bielecki of the cross country team, and today we're going to do an interview with him and ask him about this upcoming season. So my first question for you is, coming into the season with obvious high expectations from other sources, how excited are you for this team and what they can do?
Yeah, incredibly excited. Guys started getting together right after 4th of July, a couple days a week. Anybody that was around, and a lot of energy over the course of the summer. It was clear to me that there was a really core group of guys that were working really hard all summer. And then in mid-August, just before school started, we had a big group of guys go away to camp. We had an awesome week of camp. And then as soon as school started, the energy level was really high. I think we've got a group of guys that buy into trying to be the best that they can possibly be. So it's been super exciting for, just for us as coaches to be around that, to, feel the energy of the team. And, it's inspiring to watch a group of high school kids working tirelessly just to see how good they can be. So, we're off to a good start. It's been fun so far.
And going off the energy of the team, how do you think you've mentally prepared your team for the season and for success?
Yeah, by trying to focus on the things that we can control, right? We're not in control of what any other team in the state of Pennsylvania or, in the Northeast U.S., what they're capable of or what they do. So we're trying to just stay laser focused on, where we are, how we can improve, what we need to do to improve, and taking it a day at a time to try to get a little bit better every day. We're going to take it a race at a time and try to get a little bit better each race out.
And how do you think that the captains and the leaders on this team have helped everyone throughout the team thrive?
Yeah, we have been fortunate in the history of this program since I've been here to have had some really, really impressive young men to be captains and be leaders. This group of captains and this group of seniors is one of, if not the best group of captains we've ever had. Like their, focus, their dedication, their discipline, their work ethic, and their ability to genuinely care about everybody on this team is nearly unmatched in the history of the time I've been around it. So when we have great leadership, we have, not just good teams, but great teams. And we've had a lot of really good teams over the year. We've had some great teams over the year. I think we have all of the pieces to be a really good team. I think we have the leadership to help make a good team a great team. And, but we got to go and do it, and we got to keep working towards it every single day. And being great is not a final destination. It's, it's a process that we're going to be chasing and pursuing every single day. And the leaders that we have right now, they get that. They're not afraid of that at all. I think they're inspired by it, and their leadership is such that they inspire other people to do it. So it's an amazing group. Like this group of senior captains, Nolan, Sean, Sam, and Aid, they have absolutely set the tone for this team, and it's been inspiring to watch.
And for you personally as a coach, what do you think is the most important quality for you to help lead your team to success?
I try to be consistent. I try to be consistent, and I try to be, on the level. Never too high, never too low. There are days where we walk away from practice and I'm, super fired up by what we just did. There's sometimes where we walk away from a workout or a race and I'm, a little disappointed with how things went, but I have to, sort of practice what I preach, that, it's never any one day. It's never any one workout. It's never any one race. It's the sum total of those things. And we just need to keep piling day on top of day, so I need to be as consistent as I'm asking you guys to be. Times I get home at the end of the day and I'm sitting there at the dinner table with my family, and I often say to my, my wife or my kids, I'm I don't even know, what it is that I contribute other than just I need to be there. I need to be present. And I just need to stand next to you guys as you do this really hard thing, right? Running 50 to 60 miles a week is hard, doing the workouts that we asked you to do is hard, running a 5,000 meter cross country race on a hilly cross country course. So on a day like Saturday when we were at Belmont where it's really hot, it's really hard to do. So I'm going to stand next to you while you do it and, try to help pick guys up when they, fall down or fall short, and try to, praise guys when they, get through something really tough. And, so I just want to be present, want to be consistent, and, hopefully be really positive, for guys along the way.
And like you said about picking guys up when they're falling down, how do you think the community on your team, like how important is that?
I mean, it's funny. I told this story a bunch of times last year, but, there was a big invitational, and, I watched within our varsity, somebody who had been our fifth or sixth guy beat somebody who had been our third guy. And, I watched, the guy who had been our third guy turn to the kid who beats him, and it was just genuinely excited for him and happy for him. And I knew in that moment, that team was going to be great because of that attitude, that selflessness, that caring for their teammates, celebrating the success of others, is at the core of what makes really great people, what makes really great teammates, what makes for a really great team, and this group absolutely has it. I watched it all summer long. I watched it throughout camp, and I've watched it in these, early weeks in the season where, guys are running hard and they want to run fast and they want to beat each other. But they're cheering for each other, they're supporting each other, they're pulling for each other, holding each other accountable, but, that sort of selfless, supportive, caring, and challenging, attitude and mindset is at the core of what makes a great team and what makes a great teammate. And these guys have it, so.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Cool.
That's the edition of Coach's Corner for this week. Thank you.
Thanks, Jude.
Thank you.